So last year, my agency that sells ads and AI did over 6 figures, but more importantly, I took home 6 figures in my bank account. Not revenue on a fancy Stripe dashboard and not revenue that went straight back into ads or fueling a 20+ person team, literally actual cash that went into a bank account. Now, that distinction right there is everything, because the question isn't how big is your Stripe dashboard, how much revenue can you show on it? Like, honestly, I don't care. I want to know how much money were you actually able to take home into your bank account. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he scaled his agency to like $250K a month consistently and had a $500,000 a month in revenue. But shortly after, I found out that he spent $600K to make that $500K a month. Yes, it's incredible. It's super, super impressive to even pull in $500,000 in a single month in revenue, right? That's incredible. But I've seen so many people come and go and scale their agencies to 100K a month, 200K a month, and these crazy numbers, but they've got like a 20+ person team. They pay for like 100 softwares. They put all of their money back into ad spend. And while their Stripe account says they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, the truth is that their bank account has usually less than 20K in it. I realized early on that this is not a game I was willing to play. Flexing all these screenshots and showing like fake results, because it's so misleading. It's so easy to be like, oh, we made $1 million in 2025. And then you look at your bank account and there's like 20K in there or something. It's like, that should not be the case. So for the last like 2 years or so, I've been really focused on this one thing, and that's to have a very lean agency, minimal team, simple offer, one core platform, one software, my entire business in one thing, just so I can manage all of my clients and get more money for each client, so I can actually manage all of them myself and not need 5 CSMs, 2 account manager, 3 media buyers, 10 setters, 12 closers. Like, I don't need any of that. I literally just need myself, and that's why I'm able to pull out all of my money as profit from the agency. Now, because of this focus on building a lean agency, I'm literally able to charge around 4 to 6K a month for some of my clients, and on average around 2 to 4K a month per client. And not only that, I'm able to actually keep my clients long term because I'm not battling with a ton of broke clients that are giving me a hard time and making me babysit them. But more importantly, I'm focusing on a few that I can keep long term because I've literally had clients pay me over $50,000 individually in profit. So in this video, I want to just break down how I'm able to do that and how I'm able to have such a lean and profitable agency that actually takes a ton of cash home. Now, I don't care whether you sell ads and AI like my business, or you sell AI chatbots or web widgets, or like literally any typical agency service, ads, just in general, like meta ads, whatever it is, right? The point is, if you can get the right type of clients, you can have an insanely lean and profitable agency where you're taking home all of the money and profit. Now, for quick context, if you're new here, my name's Owen Rensland. I don't have a Lamborghini. I don't have a $500,000 watch, and I'm not pretending to be someone that I'm not. I started an agency at 17 years old. You can look up Owen Rensland on YouTube and see my old channel and all that stuff. I dropped out at 18 of my dream school and built this business to multiple 6 figures, and basically just helping local businesses with ads and AI. Now, 2 years ago, I was like, so screwed. I was literally staying up till like 3 a.m. every night, scrolling my eyes away before school, like watching other people live this life, thinking like there's no fucking way that this would be possible. I was confused, I was overwhelmed, I was behind, and I didn't really know like what to trust, who to trust, or what actually worked. But by taking action, eventually I figured out what worked over a long enough time, and every video I make now is for that version of myself where I knew nothing. So if that's where you are right now, you're not broken, you don't need more motivation or any of this shit. Like, sometimes you just need the right information, because the truth is that like I shouldn't be in this position. Okay, the only reason why I'm able to make these videos and to actually show what I know and help my clients is because like I've done this. Hopefully this video and my other videos on my channel, including the 10-hour free course in the description, can be the right information for you. So the first thing I want you to understand is client acquisition. Now, when you have an agency business, when you're growing and you're signing clients, you constantly need new cash in the door, right? You need more clients, you need more fuel for the fire, and you need to run more water through the well. Now, most people and most agencies I've seen, they just dump a ton of money on paid ads, usually simple picture creatives or video creatives, and that's great. They have a systemizable client acquisition cost, like they can see exactly how much it costs to get a customer, usually around 1 to 1.5K, depending on how good they are at running these ads. But the problem is that most agency offers are like 1 to 2K up front. That's literally all I charge for my guys, is 2K up front, right? Before I have the pay-per-result offer, which I'll break down in the next part of this video. But for now, I want you to understand is that like you need to minimize your CAC, because like I've seen all of these agencies come and go and literally spend like 100K in ads and make 100K cash back. The truth is that there are so many better ways to collect cash and book appointments and close deals. I really, really, really recommend finding a cold system of some kind, whether it's hiring a team of cold callers and training them up, or whether it's doing cold email, or whether it's more importantly doing like a cold SMS campaign and finding the winning KPIs for that by changing your scripts around, then just scaling that system up. Why do you feel the need to spend thousands of dollars every couple of days on ads when you can get free appointments that are so much easier to get, hire setters so you don't have to spend any time manually getting them? It's like that is such a way more easy and scalable way. I got to 20K a month just by doing that, literally just through cold SMS. I was literally sending like around 500 to 1,000 a day, booking like 4 to 6 appointments a day, and that was enough to do it. Okay, it was not hard, it wasn't complicated, and yes, it's good to have some paid ads on the side just so you have some meetings coming in on autopilot, but you aren't required to throw away everything that you make. It's very important that you focus on keeping this lean and profitable. And the second that you start overextending yourself and spending way more than you need to sign more clients, you're going to be in a bad position. Something I tell all of my guys, all the guys that have gotten, 10K a month, 20K a month with me and stuff, it's like, before you scale ads or before you even think about running ads at a higher ad spend, make sure you either have 1, existing cash flow, like recurring revenue, or 2, a brand. Okay, if you don't have one of those 2 things, you probably shouldn't be running ads to grow your agency. The second thing, and honestly the most important thing, is the pricing model and payment structure that you use to have higher ticket clients so you can make more money off of less clients. Now, when I started this agency, like I was so hungry to get any client I could sign. I was literally doing like cold calls, cold SMS, running a little bit of paid ads, and ultimately just trying my hardest to get any client whatsoever. Even if a guy were to pay me $500, I would try to help him with my services. But the truth is that I was commoditizing myself. It's very important that you have the right payment model in the beginning and you're not wasting your time with clients that aren't good enough for you. Do not devalue yourself here. I've seen so many people go down the rabbit hole of signing $250 or $500 a month clients, and it's like, these are not clients. They aren't. They don't pay you enough money. They don't value your services enough, and you have to literally babysit them. Okay, so what I recommend you do is to move up market. Target business owners that are making more money. Do not devalue yourself. You can and will figure this out much faster than they will when it comes to marketing and ads, and especially running any kind of AI services or anything online. Like, we grew up in this generation. We understand how this works. Most business owners don't. So sell to a higher ticket business owner that is making more money a year and use these partnerships as long-term partnerships instead of just like measly $1,500 clients. Like, you can do so much better than charging like 1 to 2K for a client when you charge 2K to get started, and then you have like a pay per result offer like my agency where you charge like $50 per lead, and you do that over a long period of time, like literally 1 or 2 years. Clients have paid you $30,000 to $100,000 each. Those are the clients that you want to keep. By targeting bigger clients that pay more, 1, they don't require to be babysit. This sounds bad, but there's certain clients of mine that I haven't texted in about a year, and they've still been running this entire time and have paid me literally like $1 profit. So focus on the clients that can pay you more money and stop charging so little for these little clients and literally just go for these whales. It's so much better. And the reason why like people need this 20+ person team to, have a successful agency in some way is because like they have so many clients. They have like 50 clients. It's like, how are you going to manage 50 bad clients? Why don't you just get like 5 to 10 good clients that are high ticket that can pay you like literally 3 to 4K a month? That is infinitely better. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't do that. Okay, if I'm doing like ads and AI like my business, I'm basically running meta ads for local businesses, and I start off most of my clients at like $50 a day in ad spend. Now that's super low. That's so low where you probably won't even get very many results doing so. And most agency owners stay at $50 a day for these clients, which blows my mind. It's like, I get that, like most, especially the smaller ones, can't handle more ad spend. But if you target the whales and you get companies doing $1 million+ a year or more, $1 million even a month, you can make them spend $50 a day, $100 a day, $300 a day, $500 a day on ads. And that is when you'll make real money. You'll go from a client paying you 1 to 2K a month to a client paying you like 4 to 5K a month. And that difference is everything, especially if you want to be as lean and profitable as possible. Now, if you were to get like 10 of those clients, that right there is a $50,000 a month lean agency where you're collecting all of the profit and you were handling all of the clients yourself. Now, the third thing I would say to make sure that you can have this lean, profitable agency model is to keep everything extremely copy and paste. I see so many AI agency owners do custom projects for clients where they're shoveling out like custom developers and all this stuff just to fulfill one-time projects that's not scalable. Okay, they can't copy and paste what they do every single time for the client. And because of that, it makes fulfilling extremely hard and you need more people to do it. If you want any chance at having a lean and profitable agency, because after all, that is what dictates the health of a business, is how much profit you can take home, I really recommend having one service that you provide to all of your clients. Now, here's the use case for my example here, so you can kind of take inspiration from what I'm doing for my clients. Now, if you have any questions about this, there's a 10-hour free course in the description of this video you can check out. But more importantly, I have a Google spreadsheet with all winning ads, literally every ad that has gotten a less than $30 cost per lead for all of my clients. And in that spreadsheet, every time I have a new client or launch a client, I put all of those ads into the ad set and I hit launch. Okay. And the power of that is that one, I'm offering one service to every single one of my clients, which is generating leads through meta ads. And two, I'm literally like using the same ads for all of my clients that are all extremely high quality ads that are all converting at a really low cost per lead and getting me tangible and good result for all my clients. And then the third thing I'm doing is I'm using a GoHighLevel backend to basically follow up those leads, use AI to convert those leads into more appointments and book jobs. And the combo of those two is one, with snapshots and everything else, and just like the lack of manual work, it becomes extremely easy to just launch ads. Like you can literally onboard a client in like 2 hours and that's it. You're done. Like you don't have to touch a thing. It's insane. It's so easy to fulfill. So that's the third thing. Make your service extremely repeatable and actually scalable. Doing one-time projects, one-time custom AI website builds, doing one-time developer projects like this won't scale. It's so taxing and so annoying to have to constantly do a custom project every single time for every single new client. It's like you need a service that's scalable. You need a service that you can repeat for every single customer and use that feedback from every customer to make it better. Something that you need to think about is feedback. Now, when you have different services that you offer for every single client, you have different feedback because you're not doing one thing and mastering one thing. And because of that, it becomes really hard to navigate how to improve and actually make your service better so you can charge more. However, if you offer the same service to every business owner, just in different areas, you get better feedback because it's all about one thing. Then you could just improve that and scale and make way more money way faster. I see so many people that just like can't scale, can't make a good amount of money, can't scale to multiple six figures, whatever it is, because they keep switching what they're doing. And partly because they think that if they do custom projects, they can get paid more, but that's not how it works. There's not enough feedback to make your product good enough. The truth is that an agency is a very, very good way to make your first $10,000 or even $100,000 online. You learn amazing skills. You learn how to market, you learn how to sell, you learn how to do all of this stuff. And so many people try to just remove themselves from the process, hire tons of people, throw away all of their margins just because like they want to scale faster. But the truth is that it's capped. There is a bit of a cap. The more revenue you make, the more profit you could make, but the thing is that there's an inflection point. There is a natural inflection point where it's like, if you scale an agency past 60K a month, you start spending 10 to 20K a month on ads. Then you have to pay your closer and your setter, and you have to pay your CSM, then you have to pay your media buyer, then you have to pay all these people. And before you know it, a $60,000 a month turns into a 10K a month. It's like, you got in this to make 10K a month, but now you didn't, because you overexerted yourself. You're spending too much money on ads, too much money on acquisition. And this typically happens with agencies that don't have a good product. Because if you don't have a good product, if it's not retention focused and client success oriented, then you will constantly have to spend more and more and more money on acquisition. That is the most expensive part of running an agency, is getting more clients. So if you can minimize the cost of that, make your service extremely scalable, keep yourself in sales, don't remove yourself out of ego, and build your business product first and product focused, then your like average client LTV will be so giant that you can splurge a little bit and pay a little bit more to get customers, especially when you know that clients are worth literally like 10 to 50K on average for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions on specifically how I tangibly run this business from start to finish, how to start one of these businesses even, I have a 10-hour video. The first link in the description, it's a 10-hour video. Watch that next. You'll find a ton of value there. I think there's already like 10,000 views on that, which is crazy. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.